Good afternoon, everybody. Scott Riley, the Market Update Desk. It's June 23rd, the start of a new week, the last full week of June. We definitely had a lot going on this weekend. Let's do a breakdown of that and what's prepping for this week. Now, stocks and bonds are a little bit better to start the day than what they were over the weekend, which is a little bit of welcome news. Obviously, we had the escalation and conflict in the Middle East, where the United States joined in on it. The main thing that we're going to be looking at and paying close attention to is Iran's response via what they think they can do of closing the Strait of Hormuz. Now, the Strait of Hormuz is a critical transportation point for oil. Approximately 20% of the world's oil flows through that. One of the things I read today was the United States wants to put pressure on China to also guarantee and take responsibility for keeping the strait open along with us. We have, what I was reading yesterday, a massive flotilla of Navy that's there already to portray strength. So it'll be very important as it deals with that as we look at oil prices specifically. Now, we did see that existing home sales came in better than expected, up 8/10 to an annualized rate of just a tick over 4 million, 4.03 million, which was a little bit better than expected. Now, the median home sales price rose 2.1% month over month, which is a positive thing. Inventories, a little bit of a bonus here, rose 6.2% in April and is up 20.3% year over year, ending the month with 1.54 million units for sale. We're very specific on that because keep in mind that does not include the deduction of homes that are currently under contract. And that's a large amount, could be up to 30% of the homes on the market are actually already under contract, which skews these numbers. Now, if you put together the pace of sales and inventory, there's a 4.6-month supply of homes, which is a tick higher than April's 4.4 months. Now, keep in mind, that's units for sale and does not take out the units already under contract. So it's a little bit skewed. And in West Michigan, as we all know, it's actually significantly less than that because we have a much tighter inventory in West Michigan. Homes remained on the market for 27 days nationally, down from 29 in April and 36 days in March. 28% of the homes went for above list price. I'd be very curious to see what that number is locally. It's probably significantly more than that. First-time home buyers made up 30% of transactions, down from 34%. So we saw a little pullback there. And we saw cash buyers 27%, while investors made up 17%. Now, interesting thing that we're paying attention to, homes in foreclosure did tick up for the first time in a while from 2% to 3%. That's distress sales, which could be deed in lieu, foreclosure, or short sale. So that's something to pay attention to, and that's skewed nationally. Locally here, it's much less than that. This week, we get some important data points. Case-Shiller Price Index and HFA, House Price Index for appreciation. Wednesday, we get mortgage application, new home sales data. Thursday, big one, durable goods orders, which is very important usually for the market. Initial jobless claims, and the final reading on Q1 GDP. Also, along with pending home sales. Friday's the big one for the week. It's PCE, personal consumption expenditure. That's the Fed's favorite measure of inflation. We'll wait to see what that number is going to be, but potentially some decent numbers there. Now, as we go forward, we're a little concerned on the price of energy in relation to how oil has ticked up. We're flat today on WT crude oil, but we have definitely ticked up a healthy amount, I think about $15 a barrel over the last 2 weeks. So that's really not going to hit until next month's numbers. Currently, mortgage-backed securities are up 18 basis points, which is welcome news. 10-year bond treasury is down to 4.300, down 8 ticks. So we got some positive things there. Want to make a note. Senior Analyst Mr. Gibson passed away, left us on Saturday. He was extremely important dog to us, and just want to say goodbye to him. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great afternoon. 616 293 2189.